Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Welcome to the American Airlines Arena, home of the Miami Heat, and a great venue for basketball. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court right now for the Pacers. Collison and Oladipo pair at the 1 and the 2. Young and Turner up front. And it's Bogdanović in at the 3. And Young kicks to Collison. And Young, here we go. In the corner, Collison with it. Bangs home the trifecta. Collison's got the first basket of the game for the Pacers. Well, we have some conference rivals meeting up tonight, Clark. I know these games get very intense.
Yeah, in many ways, too, Kevin. The crowd is more amped up, louder, more emotional, more rabid. And the emotions between the players can run high, leading to friction and confrontation. So it's a charged environment when you lock heads with your rival.
Dragić dishes to Richardson. And that one is good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Oladipo, the pass to Bogdanović. No good with the triple. The Heat have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. It's Dragić with the drive. And here's Johnson outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Collison kicks to Turner. Feeds it to Oladipo. It's good from long range. Oladipo's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Waiters into the lane. Ready by Bogdanović.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Collison with it. Now guarded by Dragić. Oladipo dishes to Bogdanović. Passes to Collison. 6 to shoot. Turner up top. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Miami's drawn 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Greg, you hear about the competitive culture that this Miami Heat franchise has.
Yeah, and that doesn't always work for some teams, but it works for the Heat. This group will push each other all the time to be the best they can be. The practices have a feel of game-level intensity.
Now, here's Oladipo. Following the missed shot by James Johnson.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, you know, Greg, they can count on him to get Buckley. For them, he missed that mid-range jumper.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make him pay.
And it's on about
Solid defense, and I like that attitude.
Wade. And there it is for him.
Well, you know, he's not a guy that's just going to settle for pulling up. When he has an opportunity, he's going to take it strong to the hoop.
And the basket by Stevenson.
Oh, great ball movement there.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And he's fouled on the shot. 1 free for Indiana. We've got Lance Stevenson. Sabonis is out there with Trevor Booker. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Oladipo in the shooting guard position. And the basket by Olynyk. Olynyk got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Miami. Kicks it out to Booker. Got a piece of it. And the officials now, they can truly be.
Yeah, how about my first night out? Spencer Haywood ran me in circles, and I shot 2 for 17, scored 6 or 8 points, and he was in my head from the very beginning. Thankfully, the Pacers won that game because it was a forgettable night other than that. But Spencer Haywood, even to this day, when I bump into him, reminds me of how he disrupted me and distracted me in that first game of my rookie season.
Olynyk with the steal. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Miami's Eric Spoelstra is known for his focus and his devotion to work. How does he stay centered? Yoga. He said, I like it because you have to keep your eyes on your own mat. If you're not focused on the spot in front of you, you'll fall over. Kevin, that mindfulness translates across the board.
Mindfulness. That's an interesting way to look at things, D.A. Spo is a great communicator. Knows how to certainly get through to his team. Kicks it out to Booker. Wade again. Oladipo. Stevenson outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Wade. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Bogdanovic sets the pick for Oladipo. Knocks it loose. And taken away by Johnson. That's good from Wade on the assist by Johnson. 12 points for Wade. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle. And the Pacers have made the playoffs back-to-back seasons and have only missed the playoffs once in the last 7 seasons, including a couple of trips to the Eastern Conference Finals. Nevertheless, there's a growing concern in Indy that the team has stagnated a bit and needs to move forward at a greater pace than what they had.
Outside Dragic. Johnson outside. Whiteside, the pass to Dragic. Lock at 6. No good from Wade. And for the Pacers, 2 consecutive seasons making the playoffs as the 7th seed. Both times Clark knocked out in the first round.
Yeah, and you know, last season got swept by the Cavs. In Game 3, gave up the largest second-half comeback in NBA history. A game the Pacers should have won, and certainly not the way they hoped to finish.
Whiteside, no good.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg. You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Johnson with a screen on Bogdanovic. The pass to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Collison with the screen for Oladipo. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Young. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Young's got his first points of the game. Here's Dragic. Here's Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt.
And so it's the Miami Heat in the driver's seat, up 8 points. And for the tie, Stevenson missing again.
You know, Kevin, his team is struggling a bit right now. I hope he can find his rhythm and start making his shots out there soon. Otherwise, ...
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Joseph. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Johnson kicks to Ellington. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Ellington's got 6 here in this quarter. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Joseph.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Went.
I could not say it any better, showing you some real focus, taking it inside against the bigger man.
And so it's the Miami Heat. Allison and Oladipo pair at the 1 and the 2. Young is up there with Sabonis. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward.
No explanation for giving up these wide open looks. Total breakdown. Unacceptable defense.
Collison kicks to Young. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Screen by Young. And for 3, Collison. And Winslow pulls it down. Winslow's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And 2. Indiana moving it around. Second shot opportunity. That's in, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Turner.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
That one falls. Johnson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat. Thank you, David. There's the dish to Waiters. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Waiters. And Young comes over to help. 6 on the shot clock. That's a shot he doesn't shoot very often. 8 points for James Johnson.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Wade, right side. Kicks it out to Johnson. Trying his luck deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. Oladipo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Tipped away. Waiters in. Oh!
Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Oladipo, good.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Here's Wade. Unable to get that one. And Indiana will go the other way with it. And it's Dion.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Heat.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Wade.
Boy, that was a terrific performance on offense. He was out of his mind. I mean, scored in so many different ways tonight.
Here's Oladipo, and Whiteside sends it back. In transition, here comes Miami. And a foul called on the shot.